let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Every journey begins with one step. Every tournament requires you come equipped. Count down to let it rip. Test your metal at the very highest level. Never settle, be a rebel. Forget the bass, let's kick the treble. The devil is in the details. He who nails it prevails. If he fails, you'll see tails and emails. Heads and tails, it don't matter. This battle is more than a game, more than a sport, more than the fame. It's all in your core. Let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm...
Hey everyone, it's DaGadgetGuru here. This duel is going to be me versus a Hopeless Dragon deck. So, we're going to get this kicked off here. Me and him are rolling to see who goes first. I won the roll. Oh, well, he won the roll in this one. Sorry about that. He won the roll, so he's going to start. I open with Chain Whirlwind, Widespread Ruin, Yellow Gadget, Trigodi, and Call the Haunted. Not a bad hand. Versus Hopeless Dragon, I could ask for a couple better cards. Maybe a Summoning Curse or an Oppression, but still this is a good hand to start with. I hope you guys like the coloring on this. I know it's kind of crazy colors, but that's how my YVD is set up. So obviously, as you can see, he sets 2 cards to his back row and sets a monster and ends. So I go ahead and draw. I get Shrink, which is not bad. Shrink is nice against Hopeless Dragon. I mean, I start off with yellow. Pretty standard gadget play. I mean, you summon a gadget, search, and that's all there really is to it. I attack his face down. A lot of people ask me why I attack face downs a lot with gadgets. It's because one way or another, they're gonna get their effect. I mean, if it's a 2000 defender, then at least I know what I have to get over. But if it's a monster I can kill, then might as well just go after it. See, it's an Exploder Dragon. If I had left it there, he could attribute it for prime material, and then I would have had to deal with the 2400 that can negate stuff. So I might as well go after it anyway. Of course, set my massive amount of back rows, as I always do. Of course, I am my turn. He goes. Now this is where it gets fun. This is where I get 90% of people that they don't expect these kind of plays at all, and you'll see in just a second. He's thinking because 3 back rows with a gadget deck is kind of bad. Ends up meaning you die a lot of the time. But he summons Delta Flyer, which is a 15, and you know, I say okay, I'll let a summon. No response. See, now he expects to attack and maybe get deprisoned or mirror forced. So I widespread him, and he's thinking, oh, okay, Widespread Ruin. That's not too bad. And then I really surprise him with my back row, Chain Whirlwind. I destroy his monster and blow up both of his back rows. That has caught so many people off guard so many times. And as you can see, his response was, wow. That is kind of broken. I've destroyed 2 compulsories with 1 Chain Whirlwind. Some people say he shouldn't have set both of them, which I agree. 1 probably would have been enough, but he was probably expecting an MST or a Dust Tornado play from me. So I summon the green, search the red, standard gadget crap. And I drew Bottomless, so now I've got Bottomless, Shrink, and Call the Haunted. So I mean, how can you not love that setup? And I've still got my Trag, so I mean, if I want, I can still special my Trag, but I'm gonna save my. I like saving my Trag. The only reason I don't like Trag is I run out of cards a lot in this deck, so I might take Trag out. But overall, Trag is a nice card, so we'll have to see on that one. And of course, I set Shrink and set Bottomless because it's a pain in the ass to get over that. And this is another play. This is another play that I get. See, he's like mad hands, and he's getting good hands. I mean, that's the crazy thing. And the play he's gonna do here is pretty common, but it usually messes over a lot of gadget decks. Special Summon Vice Dragon, you know, I'm just like, I could bottomless, but no, I don't want a bottomless. Because I know what he's going to go after. He's going to Special Summon Vice Dragon, grab back his tuner somehow, and go into Stardust on me. I know it. So, then he says SS. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Delta Flyer. I knew it. He's SS'd for Vice and SAC for Delta. Now, I could bottomless, but again, I'm like, you know what? Why waste a bottomless? I'm going to let him get rid of his Special Summon and his Normal Summon to get a Stardust, and then I'm going to attack over with green with a Shrink. In my opinion, that's one of the things that makes me one of the better gadget players out there, is I use my cards conservatively. I conserve them and use them to the maximum potential I can. I don't just go, oh look, bottomless, because I've seen players do that a lot. They bottomless mindlessly and end up losing shortly after because they've run out of all their cards. But I can forecast what he's going to do before he does it and go, you know what, that's fine, that's fine. Now, personally, what he does next, I would consider a bad move, but I guess it's up to you. He attacks for Stardust. I would have, with 3 cards face down, I would have foreseen a D Prison play there, but I guess he wasn't afraid of it. Though later I found out why. I mean, he told me that he had Book of Moon in his hand. Problem is, Shrink isn't damage step, so he can't book. But yeah, apparently he had Book of Moon in his hand. So if I tried to D Prison, he was going to book, which is a decent play. And there I am gloating, 150 to you. I draw into compulsory, which is broken. I'm just like, really? Draw compulsory? Can you get any more ridiculous? So, compulsory, yeah, I draw. I think this is about an average duel for me. I draw tech a lot, and I use that in my gadgets. Some people say, well, what if they kill your gadget? Well, that's what Call of the Haunted and Monster Reborn is for. If they should Divine Wrath my gadget or Effect Veiler and it dies, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I have more ways of getting it back, so I don't really mind. Also, if they kill my gadgets, then I just start stacking up my hand and drop a Trag. Then it becomes real fun. And from here, it's pretty much all just basic gadget beatdown. I mean, attack, 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 set a back row end, that kind of whole setup. Nothing much to watch. I mean, I'll let the video finish anyway, but not a whole lot to look at. Though he was looking at his graveyard, so I mean, I already called it, and he was looking at his graveyard, and I'm like, oh, look, a Monster Reborn play. I called that one too, and I was just like, that's fun, because I knew he was going to go after Stardust, but I had compulsory, so what do I care? Again, he enters attack phase and attacks, which I think is a bad idea due to D Prison, and he already knows I run Shrink. So I don't know, but like I guess I was really pressuring him. Like when I was talking to him after the duel, he was like I probably shouldn't attack with Stardust, but you were pressuring me so bad I needed to get some damage. Because if you look, it's still 8k to 37. You know, I mean, he kept losing more and more. Then I made it a 1250, so he took 50, but I wasn't going to be an ass, so I didn't say, like, 50 damage. And then Cyber Phoenix. I mean, Cyber Phoenix is a broken card, but since he has no back rows, I was like, Cyber Phoenix is yellow. You know, I mean, that's the one thing I'll do. You know, some people draw Cyber Phoenix and automatically play it, but if they don't have a back row, then Cyber Phoenix isn't any more useful than yellow, but yellow will search me more monsters, so why would I play Phoenix over Cyber? And it's not like brain control's an issue for me. I mean, it's banned anyway. And attack over a Totem Dragon. Lol. Totem's funny. I like killing Totem. I said basically the rest of this game is just pretty much standard gadget beatdown. And I've still got compulsory in my other cards. So I mean, I still got bottomless and Call of the Haunted. So it's not like I'm even in a bad thing. I mean, yeah, he just scooped because he's like, there's no point.